Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing some demo. It's to demo the two front rooms in the bathroom, which we're almost done anyway, but let me show you what I did so far. So I did most of that 2 days ago, maybe 3 days ago, because I needed to put that horizontal row of 2x4s in there so that I can affix the siding which had buckled. They missed the studs and they just left it, and over the years the wood bowed a little bit. So I figured I'd demo the wall and figure out what's going on and do what I have to do to get it working right. That is the outside where the electrical panel was once. Now the thing is, someone went in and cut all the wires and harvested most of the cable. Yeah, so that's 12 gauge, right? That's 212. Yeah, that's gotta be 212. Solid copper. And then that'd be 14 over there. So it's like 15 versus 20 amp. The white one is 15 amp wire, which probably original, right? And then someone else on one reno probably did the 20 amp more recently. So they definitely didn't do it to code. Here's why. There you go. That's too big of a hole. It's definitely within an inch from the exterior. So from here to here is like only 1 inch. I'm not sure whether or not, we talked about this before, these two front rooms might be demoed, like completely demolished and removed from the house. I'm not sure yet. I'm waiting to get to the county to figure all of this out. If the location of the house is too close to the road or not. But can you see that? So it wasn't just the rafter tails. It's also the top joist. So we're gonna do 2 sisters on that, and we have to do double top plates there. And also, I don't know if you can see this on camera. You can. He put the windows in. Apparently one of the neighbors told me. It was a guy. So he put the windows in and he didn't level anything. Like all these windows, all unleveled. It's kind of like maybe he did it on purpose like that to screw the actual homeowner. And here we have the carnage, right? So that's mainly just debris and mostly insulation. And down here is the pile I need to pick up. Dang. We're just gonna load all this stuff over there and drive it off to the dump. Yeah, the one nice thing about doing the work during a flood emergency, basically, is that the weather's perfect. I mean, it's very muggy, but at least we're in the 70s and 80s now. Yeah. If you notice, Rummer's not here, right? So we're gonna have to walk to get Romer today. Romer is not here. I'll show you. So this is what you have to do during a flood emergency if you value no insurance claims. I don't know if you can see through there, but this is all water right there. You can kind of see the sun shining through. That's how high the water is now. Okay, so this is a kind of like a part in the division where this goes out to the other side of my bayou, right? To the right, you can kind of see the road coming around. But like the water's already here. So it's too high to be driving through that, right? You don't really ever want to drive through stuff like that. Even though it's probably only a foot deep, you don't know if the culvert washed out, right? We don't know. But look at the speed of that water moving. Wow. I've not seen it flood like this much before, but it's my first time here during an event like this. I kind of was poo-pooing it, right? But I don't want Romer to get okay, here's one thing flooded. To point out if you're, in Knights Forest subdivision, is you kind of want to aim. See, here's someone put this in the ground here and over there. You kind of want to aim in between them and go from, like, let's say So my neighbor probably did all of this. He used PVC before, but someone knocked it down. That's really annoying. But here we're gonna walk through this stuff, right? And then maybe I'll turn around and I won't get Romer. But we're at least 1 inch now, right? 2 inches. Now, supposedly the gator is still alive. I heard gunshots a while ago. I assume that they got the gator, but no. My neighbor was saying he just saw it yesterday or 2 days ago. In between the two posts, coming through here and between the two, line up and come straight through. It's not so bad. The water is really nice, by the way. I just hope, you know, that there's no bacteria or anything in it. I don't know. All right, so this is the low part right here we just went through. So that's the thing about living on the bayou, right? Like, my house isn't gonna flood, but coming and going can be difficult during one of these flood events. But I don't know if you can just see the beauty here. So I don't wanna say that this is man-made climate change per se. They manage the water flow from Lake Livingston so much better than they did before. This was 4, maybe 5 foot underwater the last time the river Trinity was this high. So they've done a lot of work. And so if this road was 1 foot higher, then we would be high and dry, coming and going as we see fit. So this is big. I mean, this is nice. My feet will dry in a minute. That's what's left of the Telco pedestals, right? They were everywhere. Like I said, they really planned for a lot of growth here. But the infrastructure, the roads, all of that kind of like went into disrepair. People build on the Gulf of America. You know, they get funding for it. They basically, when the hurricanes come in, they leave. And that's what we're doing. You know, when the flood events come, we just prepare. We don't care. It's part of life on the bayou. There's really no reason to prohibit it. All right, guys, we made it back to Romer, and it is not so bad. So I'm gonna crank the windows down. Oh, so it's 86 right now. But we're just gonna go back, pick up the trailer and load it up and then drop it off, and then I'll put it right back here. All right, guys, we made it back to the cabin and we emptied out the trailer and we're able to go ahead and drop the car back off. I think we should keep Romer up the hill, make sure that he doesn't get too waterlogged or we get stuck here. And then the waters rise even more, so it's just not worth it. All right, so we just dropped Romer off and now we're walking back. Oh, the water feels so cold. In a nice way, you know? Oh. It's so Lord of the Flies, I tell you what. This isn't so bad yet. Oh, it feels so good though. Oh, I just want to swim in it. You guys gotta see this. I wonder what fond memories that bottle brought. Just floating here in the bayou. There it is. Thumbnail, maybe? I can't see, it's not bright enough. This is insane, man. Didn't save me any. Man, I just want to empty that out at the dump, and now I got more stuff in it. Never-ending cycle.